Hello everybody, Gabrielle here, and welcome to Intuitive Downloads. This is new energy arriving, okay? That is the energy, that is the theme for this reading. Angels, ancestors, and guides, gather around. Bring me the information clearly and concisely for the collective consciousness. Thank you. Let's dive into the new energy arriving. Thank you to my returning subs, my new people. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that notification button. If you already have hit it, check it. YouTube does funny things every now and again and unsubscribes people in massive numbers. So by all means, check your subscription information. Hit the thumbs up button to support the channel. It really helps. Subscribe if you're not already. Just check everything if you are. If you want to book me, you can find me at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com or under Intuitive Downloads or Busy Bee Digital across the internet. So, come find me. And if you're not digitally inclined, you can send me a letter via P.O. Box 24841, Philadelphia, PA 19130. That's what it is, okay? Like, some people prefer to write. I'm good with that too. If you want to bless me with something, you can find the donations button under the About section of the channel. Alright, tell me about this new energy coming in. Sextile, opportunity. See the snowflake? That's the season we're in. We're about to hit winter on the solstice, right? See the artistic projects? I like that. Collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunities, synergizes, creates possibilities for, open doors, promises, brings insight to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. Gemini, butterfly. Curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety-seeking, social, collaborative. Now look, collaborative and collaborate. You're going to be working with somebody. New energy's coming in. Brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal, adaptive, street smart, mobile, studious, superficial, restless, and fidgety. So the incoming energy, this could be, Gemini represents the twins. Again, we go through this bit with the twin flame journey a lot where we have to remind people that not all connections are romantic in nature. And so please, by all means, keep that in mind. One of the better twin flame non-romantic aspects you can point out is Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Those two people pushed each other to the apex of their careers. And so, they literally changed the world of basketball, the world period. And so you can see what non-romantic connections look like in twin flame partnerships. Alright, so for some of you, your twin could be the same gender. It doesn't necessarily mean you're interested, but I just see two women here. I see a moth and I see a butterfly. And so, well, they're both butterflies. There's different varieties of butterflies, right? So, just remember that, okay? Just because the Gemini came out. 4th house, roots. Family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. New energy coming in, okay? Any more? Semi-sextile, allowing. Encourages, sees the potential and clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, growth, realizes, and rewards. Alright. That's all we're going to grab from those. Let's see what else comes out. New energy coming in. Whoa. I'm staring at the card that says fourth house roots, and I started hearing this song. I've got no roots on the ground. The song goes, I have no roots. My home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots. Interesting. I give offerings that are genuine. I benefit with gratitude. Haven't we been talking about that? An attitude of gratitude. Anything else from the Amati? I honor virtue. I like that. I feel like for the longest time we had gotten away from our virtuous natures. You know, the 21st century has been a time of debauchery, in my opinion. Now, I have peeked through history, and I'm sure we've all had stars at one point or another, and you've seen, like, Rome, which was on HBO, but you've seen some of the other, like Caligula, and I mean, there were some periods in human history where you were like, well, I think the 21st century is okay. Not if you're really looking at it. You know, nothing has shifted, and we're trying to shift out of those lower vibrational frequency where the, you know, taboo things are going on. And so, you know, maybe we're getting back to our virtuous natures. I've seen that with younger people especially. And it's been a welcome shift in the energy. I will say that. We have power, sacrifice, heart chakra. Look how 4 and 4 are lining up. And they're all coming, it's like 4, 4, 4, 4 so far, right? And then we have deception and envy. Bottom of the deck is sacral chakra, which is a 2. Look at the crystals back there. The obelisk. I never really noticed that. You know how a lot of folks have those, you can get crystal towers a lot of places, so lots of folks have them. I feel like specifically for those of you who charged up your stones in the eclipse we had, specifically, like I almost feel like you were in the southern hemisphere to have done that. Or even during the new moon, that looks like the void back there. But it does look like the eclipse, the rays coming out of the void. Anyway. And if you're contemplating doing that for the next one, go ahead and do it. She look deep in thought, don't she? Like, Prince of Autumn, the seahorse, and Six of Winter, rescue cat, mixed breed. That's exactly what I just did. That's so funny. Unicorn, the magician, beautiful. Any more? Oh, that's too many. That's just way too many. You can give me one more, thank you. So I'm not. They said no. Take these 3. Ace of Winter, the 7 of Spring, and 15, the Ego. Interesting. 7 of Spring is Gecko. Bottom is the Elephant, Justice. Need 2 more to fill in this. Thank you. Interesting. Now, these cards are not read in reverse, but this card came out. Surrender came out reverse. So whatever you... Don't give up. Self-reflection. But we'll get into that. Thank you. Alright, now that we've got the cards laid out. So, the energy that's coming in is abundant. It's a positive shift. Mainly because you've been doing the work. See here, I give offerings that are genuine. I benefit with gratitude. I am trustful in my relationship, and I honor virtue. See, this is the heart chakra work. Like, you've been powering up. You know, Leo controls is the heart. And so, this makes sense. I know during another live, this isn't a live, but I spoke about it. Some folks were actually experiencing this intense heat. That you could feel the energy coming out of your heart chakra, like this warming sensation, a lot of release work, and it's been interesting. Don't lie to yourself, and it's because you lifted that mask up. You see the lines for Aquarius here? Like, the energy has shifted. Like, the closer we get to this conjunction date on the 21st, when both signs move into Aquarius energy fully. Right now, Jupiter's still, like, inching out of Capricorn. A few days left. And then, but the season, the same day, I think it might be the 22nd. But either way, both planets will be in the sign of Aquarius, relieving you of this block communication, in a spiritual sense, actually, is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's also what this looks like. There had been energetic blocks and barriers in place for a purpose. Everybody's an individual, right? I can't hypothesize on every reason there were energetic blocks in place, but they're dropping. Yeah, they're dropping. I think they were there for the most part to help you with this heart chakra work. Because you can't blame other people all the time. You know what I mean? You just can't do it. You can't blame folks for everything. You gotta accept your own part that you play. And the removal of people, places, and things, and communications, and spirit, like, you know what I mean? Spiritual blocks. They needed you to do the work. They needed time alone with you. They needed you to count your blessings for a lot of folks here. Just looking at this, I benefit with gratitude. You know, she's naked pretty much, but she's got this fan on her head. You know, her hair looks good. She's covered in all these flowers. She's holding something structured in her hand. You know what I mean? Like, they needed you to see some things. Absolutely. This is the second time in a very short period the card came out. I am trustful in my relationships. It's, again, the woman dressed in white, I feel like is an ancestor or a spirit guide on the other side that's been chatting with you, talking to you, guiding you, helping you build your connection. This could be a newer guide, and so the voice, the energy might be slightly different, and so they needed time with you uninterrupted to make this connection. I do see, I keep getting it, Those you who have creative blocks are going. I almost feel like the arrival of the winter solstice is exactly the shift that a lot of folks have been needing. Fall is an interesting energy. Things go into a state of dormancy. It's a transitionary season. You know, things are going into a state of hibernation. The leaves are coming down. Like, the weather is really shifty. It's not a stable period, but winter is a very stable period. Cold is a guarantee through the winter. And so this shift will help you structure yourselves more easily. Unlock it. I really do feel like it's an ancestor. I'm looking at the old passport image, the locket, like a family heirloom. Even the bed, it's a 4-poster bed, you know what I mean? I'm getting English with this, like the country of England. I don't know, I just am. Like the ancestor that's, for whomever I'm speaking to right now, okay? Your ancestor, this particular person, and I do feel, like, I don't want to get into that. I don't. You're of mixed ancestry, person I'm talking to. You have, the English colonized many, many, many places, right? Most of them being of places where people were of color. And so even though you yourself might be fair person, right? You could be very, very fair at this point in your lineage. The ancestor talking to you truly is a dark-skinned woman. It's hard to place the period because I'm looking at the garb and I'm like, well, they used to cover their hair because, washing was a difficult thing to accomplish for the common person at a point in history. And so the world over today, a lot of people cover their hair to keep it from being polluted by the environment, so to speak. So I almost want to say she was a nun. You know who I'm getting? I don't even want to put your name out there, sis, but I think I know who this is for. Interesting. Anyway, your ancestor wants to talk to you. And I know y'all lockdown's been in place longer than ours. And they're just implementing it back to phase 3, if I'm not mistaken. Person in the UK that I'm talking to right now. I just don't want to throw you under the bus. Like, it's not bad, but you know who I'm talking to. We've chatted many a time. That's a rubber tree. With this particular species of plant, right? A lot of them, you only need a cutting. Just a small piece. Just something that's still alive. and you put it in some soil and it'll regrow into a brand new tree. But, you know, it's like allowing the process to happen. That's a big message. Because you've allowed the process to take place, you're going to get to experience this increase in momentum. It's a lot of downloads. Now, for those of you who have these massive pillar crystals, right, I want you to figure out the right grid to help you when you meditate. You know, really, you just got to put them in a four square and sit in the middle. It's going to help you with some information. I feel like you are going to be able to tap into some energy much easier now. I'm looking at power, sacrifice, heart chakra, and deception and envy. I feel like, looking back at here, some of the blocks, right, that people have been experiencing, your spiritual blocks, is because you've been lying to yourself. Honestly, right, you've been lying to yourself about what you're feeling and everything. Like, you were the reason for your own heart chakra blockage to a degree. Like, you see all this green with envy. It's like you were seeing things that you wanted, right? And it was building. It was building to an unhealthy place. But it's like you got real with yourself. Mm-hmm. And on the other side of things, you got some people who just straight, just straight envious of you. Smile in your face, whole time wanna take your place. The backstabber. Some of these folks could have been like jamming the frequencies, if you will. Don't worry about that. They over there green with envy, but they're blocked. They can't get through. People don't even know what you've given to attain the power that you have. For some of them, for some of you, it's not even about your personal sacrifices, although you have paid your dues in this walk, in this journey. This is a lineage thing. You know what I mean? The reason we have ancestral altars is to honor those who paved the way. You know, a while ago I came up, all right, and so I put a quote out there that it was for Women's History Month. And it's like, young girl, be respectful. You walk the path that was paved by much greater women. The sacrifices made, you know, be humble. You can walk around and do what you do because others have fought the good fight. They have laid down willingly for the many. Again, I know you paid your dues, because with great power comes great responsibility. People don't realize how how deep it gets for you. Looking here at the sacrifice card, all they see is your beauty. All they see is your light. All they see is you trying. All they see is you ascending. All like they don't, and they're not supposed to. Ain't nobody's business. But you know, your ancestors know, the Most High knows. Your angels know why you get to have such beautiful rewards. For some of you, you're an outright earth angel. And I ain't talking to many. I promise you, I'm not. Don't get offended. Like, you're getting your wings. That is not a easy process. So, do you know what you got to go through to get your wings, babies? I'm not going to hypothesize on it. You know your struggles. And I feel like this energy, this heart chakra energy, right? That shit right there, that's what's blocking these people's energy from you. They want your energy. They want your light. They want your power. They think you can't see through it because, look, see how the eyes is up, looking at the rainbow, looking forward to the promise. It's a shift. Beast mode. People don't understand what that means. They're about to. I woke up in beast mode. Beast mode. Some of y'all, this could be a Leo with some Aquarius. Little Pisces. Sacrifice card to me is Hangman. Don't worry about it. Any money, nothing. It's all gone. It's all gone. I see abundance raining down. Here, see the stars nourishing the plant, the energy is coming to life. See the seahorse with the gold coins raining down on them. There's abundance coming. For the Prince of Autumn, it says trustworthy, dedicated, protective, funny. Look how it just repeats, right? So, I am trustful in my relationships, right? Trustworthy. Dedicated. There's a sacrifice, right? But it's also, I give offerings that are genuine. That's dedication, right? I honor virtue. That's the protection. Look how she's splayed out. I benefit with gratitude. Nothing to hide. Easy going. Power, 8, right? 15 is ego, so I would actually almost look at that like minor devil energy, right? So here we go. It says, it's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have the plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. Goes on to the 6 of Winter. Rescue cat mixed breed. The challenging times are coming to an end. You can now breathe a sigh of relief. Let the past go and embrace the happier times ahead. There's magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. That's the Unicorn, the Magician. Ace of Winter, right? Implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. That's why I said don't give up. Whatever you want, don't give up, right? Please don't give up. Be assertive, believe in yourself, and don't let anyone take away your personal power. Told you, envy and deception, right? There are people who don't let them in, okay? Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. This is your inner guidance, okay? Siamese cat, ego. You may feel that you're trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking. To me, that tells me that it's going to take time, okay? You don't want a quick boom because that's a bust. You know what I mean? You don't want fiery energy. You actually kind of want a slow smolder. You know what I mean? Like, so you need a little passion, you need a little earth, you need a little water, you know what I mean? Like, you need air, you need all the elements. You have them with the magician here, energy. So just don't get caught up, okay? Look, the gecko, sticky little suction cup feet, right? Traverse any terrain. Just got to navigate. Don't give up. Don't surrender. Self-reflection. Keep your eye on the prize. Look at this Gemini energy and see, to me that says don't let your own doubt creep in. See? See the twins? See the twins? Don't let your own doubt set you up. You can do it. You can do it. You must believe, though. You must believe. It's all going to be worth it. Don't allow other people's negativity, the fact that, they low-key hateful, low-key want to be in your place, low-key want to replace you, distract you. Just know that energy's there. But if you keep your vibration right, you have nothing to worry about. Abundance is here. It really is. I've got 8 with power. I have surrender, which is 26, which is an 8. Then I have self-reflection, 17, which is an 8. All right? Don't. You got it. You got the juice. Tell me more about this beautiful opportunity coming in for my collective, my subscribers, anyone who's going to find this message. Short and sweet. Tell me about these opportunities that are coming in. Look at this shit. The 2 of Wands come jumping out. They like, yo, it's whatever you want. It's whatever you want. See how the world's in your hands? Just pick a direction. Do what you want. It's whatever you want. See how you're limiting yourselves? Even with the possibilities, don't limit yourself. Tell me about these opportunities. 6 of Wands. Look at this shit. Listen, if you stand your ground, you can have whatever you want. Victory is yours. Victory is yours. If you just accept that you're going to have haters and shit along the way, competition, frenemies, all fake love, all of that shit, if you can just accept that and know it, right? And you can keep your eye on the prize and just pursue what it is you're passionate about, you got it. You got it. You got the juice. Don't let your mind fuck with you. Seriously. Don't let your mind mess with you. Be confident. Be bold. Be courageous. Just get going. No matter which step you go in, which direction you go in, it's all going to work out. But you just got to know, you're going to get your Pokemon ball. It's been a minute, right? Get your Pokemon ball out. Get ready. Okay? Because you're just going to open up the little ball. You're going to let the haters jump in. And you're going to encapsulate them and keep it moving. Keep it pushing. You got everything you need to accomplish everything you want. Don't lie to yourself. You can do it yourself. You don't have to be envious of nobody. Right? You don't have to look at what anybody else got, baby. You can do it on your own. I don't care what it is. You want to be a CEO, you could be a CEO. You want to be a scientist, you could be a scientist. You want to own your own business, you can own your own business. You want to have 100,000 subscribers, you're going to have 100,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, just don't lie to yourself. Don't be looking at what other people got, because they're telling me you got everything right here in front of you. But you got to put the work in. Really, you got to put the work in. Don't get caught up on the material aspects of things. Look, that shit easy come, easy go. You're after something much bigger. I keep seeing these butterflies, even here with this little cat. Butterfly right there. Break free of the negative thinking. Don't overly focus on material wealth. Abundance comes in many forms, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't just about the bling. It ain't just about the money. It's bigger than that. Do not give up. I knew that immediately. These cards don't come out reverse. So I knew that wasn't saying give it. No, that's saying keep going. Look. Out there with the nebulas and shit, just dreaming up universes. Don't you dare give up. Look who's on the bottom. Magician again. You got the sauce. You got the juice. Don't give up. Bye.